Hello everyone, this is VJose32 back again with another edition of What's on Deck. If you're not familiar with What's on Deck, it's your weekly look at what is going on in the world of playing cards, what's new on Kickstarter, what's new or upcoming on different websites. So let's get on into it. I'll minimize this. Let's start off with Kickstarter. I'll run through some stuff, I guess. First, Bicycle Old Portsmouth playing cards, some collectible playing cards, is funded, well funded, 10 days to go. They do have a new one right here, the Bicycle Wood Rider Backs from Collectible Playing Cards and from Max Playing Cards. Currently 71% funded, 27 days to go. It's the second in the Texter series from Max Playing Cards. Very nice looking deck that I recommend checking out. One of the few custom rider backs you'll see nowadays. It's just got a wood grain, wood pattern to it. Numbered seal, made by USPC obviously. They actually have added some early birds for international backers, which I did manage to get, which is awesome. Here you see the aces. Again, I find it a little bit weird when the ace of spades pip is smaller than the other ones, but it's not a big deal. It's very interesting how they did it. Plus, being that I am a, carpenter, construction worker, I'm a fan of wood. So I like it. It looks really cool. The previous one, of course, was the metal deck, which is similar, but with, metal. Definitely worth checking out. I think it's very unique, very awesome. Look at that. The pips look like they're three-dimensional. That's awesome. But the indexes are not. So, kind of interesting. You also get a Gaff card reveal, the Joker reveal. It's always nice. Pretty cool. Next up, the Fancy King Essential deck from Fancy King Playing Cards, which is a relaunch. Is 74% funded, 14 days to go. It may or may not happen, we'll see. Bicycle Tomb of Cthulhu from Playing Cards on Net is also well funded, 6 days to go. It is a follow-up to the Necronomicon, Bicycle Necronomicon from whatchamacallit, I forget the company's name. They're that important nowadays. Next up, Bear Premium Playing Cards from Dick Convery. 10% funded, 23 days to go. It's not looking good. This is a relaunch of this previous attempt, except now they've added the word premium to the title, and they've also added $2,000 to the goal. Why? It was not going to fund with $4,000 goal. Why would you increase the goal? Other than, I don't know, apparently it's going to be printed with Linen Air cardstock from Germany. It doesn't say, or does it, who's producing it. But here you see the pips. That's just absolutely horrible, especially just squares for the spades and the hearts. I mean, come on, really? It doesn't say who's producing it. So to me, that doesn't justify another $2,000 increase. There's your back design. This is an absolutely horrible, lackluster, lame deck, in my opinion. You may disagree with that, but that's my opinion. Morai Playing Cards from Stuart West is funded, 4 days to go. Make sure you check that out if you're interested. Midgard Playing Cards from Design Imperator, extremely well funded with 3 days to go. Time running out on that as well. Next up, Captive Souls relaunch from Holly Richards, which is 55% funded, 30 days to go. This has got an animal theme. They've decided this time around to only put animals, to only illustrate the court cards, and I guess the aces, which is fine. Obviously the one-way court cards though. They're going to be produced by Legends Playing Cards now. It looks like they're going to have metallic inks for the suits and pips. Apparently it took 91 backers to choose 14 animals. Wow. As you can see, they had kind of grayed silver pips and also gold pips. They're okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but not really doing much for me. Here's your back design. It says Born Free. There's a lion on there. You know, it's okay. Apparently they're planning to send the artwork around the middle of October and having it produced by the end of November. Don't know if that will happen. Apparently if they hit 3,500 pounds, they're going to have higher quality cards and a uncut seat add-on. There's a what kind of stock are they going to use for that? I mean, the Legends is already high quality. How are they going to make it even more high quality? I don't understand. The gold does seem to be a bit low for a Legends produced deck. In fact, a creator at iTalk felt the gold was really low and that they weren't going to have enough money for shipping, so keep that in mind. But 2,500 pounds to produce with Legends seems a bit low. Anyways, they're doing better, a lot better than they did previously, so that's good. Next up, we mentioned Calaveras de Azucar from Natalia Silva. Of course, it's funded, 25 days to go. Next up, another deck here, Untied States, Crown, and Libertas V2 playing cards from Ember Waves. 70% funded, 9 days to go. Obviously, he has no problem funding a deck that has a $2,000 goal, but if he had a $10,000 goal, ain't gonna happen. Anyways, these are Seek rolls to the last decks. Why, I don't know. So, Green Crown deck on the left, Libertas V2 on the right. They're not bad. There's a lot of nice detail in there, especially like the Crown deck. Although, there's already Crown decks out there from, Blue Crown. Just saying. The one on the right, the Libertas, it's okay. Lots of detail. But it's just not doing it for me. I mean, why is there a crown on there? United States isn't about royalty. But lots of nice line work and details, so that's good. To be produced by MPC, big sock. Only 100 to 250 decks of each being produced depending on demand. Again, big sock. And then this is the reason why he cannot, in my opinion, get more funding. Because he is using copy and paste court cards, and it's almost always the same thing on every deck. And he hasn't changed the indexes or the suit indicators, at least not much. These have different people on them, but it is just copy and paste. It's just pictures. It's a little bit lazy, in my opinion. The aces, those are pretty nice. And the pips, number cards, again, it's basically the same thing we've seen before. I don't know why he has the pips different from one 10 to the other. They should be the same for usability purposes. I mean, everything should be, unless this is one deck and that's the other one. I don't know. Could be. Jokers, well, they're just a Statue of Liberty. That's fine. Probably just copy and paste again. For all I could tell. It doesn't seem to show us the faces for the other deck, so it's either same old, or just the same thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's getting ridiculous. He's been putting out deck after deck after deck after deck after deck, and they're just more or less the same thing over and over. Moving along, Contours, playing cards from Ollie Swinyard, 10% funded, 28 days to go. This is a relaunch. Looking for 6,000 pounds, and they're only 10% of the way. It looks like it's going to be difficult to fund, unfortunately, but it's a nice deck. I do recommend checking it out. Here you see the beautiful court cards, very nicely illustrated, very nice pips. The indexes are completely custom. How he did the lettering and everything is just, you look at the comparisons here. The last guy, he had that, was fairly custom, but everything is copy and paste. And this one, just completely 100% hand illustrated. Which one would you choose? or compare this to that Bear Premium deck. The pips, beautifully designed as you can see. I guess it's being produced by Legends. Here's a little bit of his story. Back in 2014, he decided he wanted to do a deck. He came out with one on Kickstarter called Slicks, which, as you can see, is not very exciting. It just had diamond and a couple of S's on the back design. The faces just conjoined numbers and letters with a couple of pips. The indexes, I guess it was the number inside the pip. It was not very good or exciting. It was unsuccessful, so he tried again with Slick Playing Cards, the second deck. That one, similar back design, but a lot more detail to it. The court cards, they added faces to it, and he customized the Ace of Spades a bit, but it still didn't do it. And those pips look like they're upside down. Then it came out with Contours, of course, and it looks very nice. I'm not sure if it's going to be a side opening tuck or what, but this is really nicely done, as you can see. Apparently they have little secrets hidden within the court cards. Look at that, Suicide King right through the eye. Very beautiful artwork, very nicely done. Here's your pips, they're very nice as well. The back design is very nice as well. I mean, why is this not funded? People, go Pletz for it. It's obviously a nice looking deck, and you know, 100% effort put into it, unlike some other creators. Not naming names. Moving along, Rainbow Illusion V2 from Landry Sanders is 78% funded. 7 days to go. Make sure you check that out. The Trump Insults Playing Cards by Art Glass is 40% funded. 15 days to go. Not going to happen at this rate, even though they only need like $1,000. Strain Wars from Jason Shepard. There's lots wrong with that one. 12% funded. 10 days to go. Not a chance in hell at this rate. Trump Playing Cards from Graham Thomas. 13% funded. 18 days to go again. Not looking like it's going to happen. Next up, Contour Electric Blue Playing Cards from Jason Wen, one of my favorite creators. Not really. It's 37% funded. 14 days to go. Slight possibility of funds. They're looking for $2,500. He's got 34 backers. I don't think it's going to fund though, because he usually only gets, you know, this many backers, and it's only one deck. He's had projects with multiple decks that have not gotten $2,500. How he thinks he's going to get $2,500 with just one deck, I don't know. Only 13 days left. It just launched the other day as well. Like, must be like a 15-day project. It's the, as he says right there, it's an old design from the dead. I actually saw on a Facebook page, Facebook group, he's got other designs that are just not that good that he's looking at launching as well. As a backer, your name will be printed on the legendary backer producer card in every Contour Electric Blue deck. Awesomeness. Yeah, okay. This is, like it says, one of the first decks he launched on Kickstarter under his other account, Ideal Playing Cards, because he's had like, this is his third account on Kickstarter, and all of them have equal amount of failures and launches and relaunches. And I mean, the back design is okay. I don't mind that. The tuck case looks pretty good. In fact, I think that black there, let's see what the black borders would look pretty good, I think. I'm not a big fan of the pips. I mean, they're okay for the most part. I do think that the diamonds looks a little bit similar to the hearts. I see that it's a diamond, but it's a little bit similar. And I would have preferred in this case, because they are a little bit weird looking, if they had kept them with red coloring, so they're easier to identify. But I can understand he's doing blue because it's a blue deck. The court cards are just basically standard. with no seed indicators. Just kind of a copy and paste. He's got all sorts of ridiculous stretch goals that he has no chance in hell of achieving, like $6,500 for a matte tuck case, $10,000 for embossing or USB-C printing. Don't know why it's one or the other. $15,000 for USB-C with embossing and foil. I'm guessing that's the tuck case. $30,000 for mystery deck and $40,000 for a free care package. Not a chance in hell. It'd be a cold day in hell before he gets that kind of money for any project. And I'll tell you why in a minute. First, I want to point out one thing here. Where is it? I saw he doesn't seem to have it anymore, but originally, yesterday when I saw this, he had links to his previous 4 failed attempts at this deck. Why the hell would you advertise that this failed 4 times already in your project when you're trying to make it successful? That doesn't make much sense. And of course that was, he's tried 2 different colors, he's tried 4 different colors, now he's trying just 1 color, and I mean the tuck case looks better. I don't remember what the other ones look like, but the cards are just the same. Now the reason why this is not doing better, why he fails to achieve thousands and thousands of dollars in funding, is because he pissed off most of his potential backers by simply ignoring them. And I say this from experience. There were many times, whether it was on the forums or on Facebook groups, that he would advertise his decks, his Kickstarter projects, and people, including well-respected creators like Paul Carpenter and I think Robert Tomlinson and others, these are well-respected creators who have had many successful projects over the years, not to mention many long-time collectors and or magicians like myself, Mike Gratwoods, and other people, tons of people on Facebook and the forums giving him suggestions on how to improve his decks, how to improve the artwork, how to have a better chance of success. And he just basically, he ignored it. He did not respond to any suggestions. He did not thank anyone for any suggestions. He just basically told everyone, screw you, I don't need your help. So everyone that could have potentially backed this project said, okay, fine, we don't care. You don't care about us, we don't care about you. So this is why he fails to achieve any kind of major backing on Kickstarter, because he basically spat in the face of all the creators and collectors and backers, potential backers, that he could have gotten by ignoring suggestions and just being an idiot overall. So that's why he's in this situation. Next up, Athletics cards from Matthew Darabala. 1% funded 7 days ago. Not going to happen. Wow. I thought that Pokemon Go thing had a lot more funding. Somehow it's dropped down. It was almost, I thought it was doing a lot better than that. Moving along. Excuse me. Llama Dynasty. Playing cards from Pity Pravits Fireball. 4% funded, 20 days to go. It's not going to happen. They're looking for 10,000 euros. Yeah, not a chance that's going to happen. One thing I don't like about this one is that you don't even have a good look at the cards, a good render. It's just like this cartoon image. I mean, how are you supposed to know what these cards are going to really look like when you're just looking at these little cartoon images? I guess this is a better picture here. It's not too bad. The aces, yeah, they're okay. The number cards aren't bad. One thing, that's fine there. The fonts for the numbering and lettering might be a little bit confusing. I mean, is that a 6 or is that an 8? That could be a little bit confusing. But chord cards is the worst part. You got tons of unnecessary stuff going on in the faces of these chord cards. And then look at the indexes. They got a letter in one corner and a pip in the opposite corner. That makes it absolutely 100% unusable. Because how are you supposed to identify what that card is? Oh, it's a jack. I don't know which jack it is, but it's a jack. It's not good for poker peaks, or if you're holding the cards in your hand, it's unusable. The back design is not a good back design at all. It's a one-way back design. Here you get a better look at the chord cards. Just like I said, unusable. You hold them in your hands, you're not going to be able to identify what suit it is. Just that it's black or red, or that it's a diamond or a club or whatever, and you won't be able to identify the value. Is it a king? Is it a queen? Who knows? And just way too much detail on there. I don't like all these diamonds on there. It's just completely unnecessary. And they did more of the same with the jokers. Then there's this, a collective deck. It's a it's basically a tarot-sized deck from the looks of it, so that you can see the art better, apparently. There you go. Not sure why. I mean, he's having difficulty enough as it is just funding. He would have enough difficulty, is having enough difficulty funding as is. Why throw in a second deck that very few people are going to have an interest in? The Mongol Empire Augmented Reality Decks from C79 Studios is 22% funded, 10 days to go. Come on, let's get that one funded. It's an awesome looking deck. Set of decks, I should say. Battle of Muscles from Paul Guo, which is a Hanafuda inspired deck with muscular guys all over it. Just an absolute turnoff. I don't want to see muscular guys on my playing cards. 32% funded, 18 days to go. May or may not happen. Master Magician playing cards from Alex Day, who's barely qualifies as a Master Magician in my opinion. I mean, just go check out his website. Check out his videos. No. Penn and Teller Fooler, he is not. He couldn't fool, most YouTube magicians. It's 17% funded though, 9 days to go. It's not going to happen. And he's only looking for like $200, which is absolutely ridiculous and embarrassing in my opinion. I think pretty much anyone can get $200 for a deck of cards on Kickstarter. If you can't, not good. Then there's Card Gallery from Daniel Song, designed by Sandrine Kesby. Illustrations as back designs. Oh, go figure. It's 0% funded, 48 days to go. I want to talk about that one a bit. Not a chance in hell it's going to happen. I should point out this guy apparently has taken some kind of an issue with the messages I've been sending him. Excuse me. He's got all these like dozens of potential back designs here. I'm not even sure which one he's going to use, or is he just going to be giving you an option? Choose whichever one you want. They're mostly one-way back designs, completely standard faces. To make matters worse, he didn't design these, and they weren't designed for playing cards. He just happened to be searching through Google and came across this artwork and decided to make it the back designs. Contacted the creator, got her permission, and he's going to give her some of the profits or whatever. But look at this, just randomly putting her name in different spots of the back design. That's just kind of weird. But I mean, these are not what people want to see on back designs of playing cards. They look kind of like souvenir playing cards, and that's not what Kickstarter backers are looking for. Zero effort. He hasn't done anything except copy and paste stuff from Google. Oh my god. He's got like 3 million different back designs here. He's just basically taken every piece of artwork he's ever created and put it on the back design. Unless he's going to be doing a deck that has 52 different back designs, I don't know. Maybe that's what he's going to be doing. That's a possibility because he's showing you a different back for a different card. So I don't know. I really don't know. But if that's what he's planning, that's even worse. Obviously being printed by MPC. What is this? Successful funding would signal consideration for producing plastic cards. Why? Nobody wants plastic cards. Delivery time is not necessarily December 2017. Based on your location and shipping company to the business days, blah blah blah. December 2017. What? I imagine that's a mistake. Okay, so this is the Etsy of the Axel creator. If you like the artwork, go support her, not this idiot lazy guy who has taken a massive exception to the comments I've made. He's even he keeps changing things. He did not have this many different images before. He did have something here that he has removed where he basically was whining about me sending him messages. Basically, it's like, if you don't like it, go away. Don't send me messages complaining and whining and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Estimated delivery December 2017. It's going to take him over a year. Or at least he's being somewhat, generous with delivery time. But I mean, that's ridiculous. It's not going to happen. Whoops. Arrows Tarot deck from Usai is well funded, 5 days to go. Tank Masters World War II, 28% funded, 11 days to go. Does not look like it's going to happen. I'm not really a huge fan of the artwork on those cards because they just look like they're copy and pasted images on the court cards of different leaders. Moving along, that's it for Kickstarter for now. I mentioned that one. Talk about a few different things here. Alright. By the way, the Pinky Count Crimson deck was cancelled. It was not going to make it. I apologize as well if the lighting's not the greatest. I just got a lamp turned on here because it's dark outside. It's a rainy day. This is coming, I believe, tomorrow to Kickstarter. We launched the Red Eyes project, which was originally by Jay Lassa and Adrian Valenzuela. I think it was by him. And it's coming back. It's, it's okay. I'm not sure it's going to get my money. We'll see. What the hell is that? Couldn't help himself. Yeah. Anyways, it's interesting enough. It did not make it last time. I don't know if it's going to make it this time, though it's being put out by somebody else now. And of course, Jay also previously did the Viva Mexico deck, which is a very nice deck. This one seems like a step down in my opinion. The other one had beautiful custom artwork on the back design. The court cards, nice custom number cards. This one's fairly standard looking, except they got no eyes. Never mind red eyes, they don't have any eyes. And the back design is just a bunch of eyes. It's okay. We're moving along. Glamour Nugget playing cards. I'm not sure exactly who put this out, but it's another. I might have mentioned it last week. It's available right now in that blue color. Obviously, I got one coming. To me, Glamour is spelled incorrectly. It should have a U in there, but maybe that's how they spell it in the States. I don't know. It's just a new version of a golden nugget. Similar to how they reproduce chicken nuggets. Of course, this one just got standard faces. And they have plans for like 5 more colors, as you see right there. Red, blue, black, brown, purple, and orange. Hopefully they don't release them all individually. I don't want to pay shipping 5 more times. Next up, apparently some people have received this one. This is from Kickstarter quite some time ago, actually. It was from January. Little Big Heart, and apparently the quality is absolutely crap. If you didn't back it, don't feel bad. I mean, it looks like a fun deck, but not good apparently. Coming soon from Seasons Playing Cards sometime this month, Apothecary. Very beautiful artwork, as you can see in the back design. Yet somewhat similar to what he's done before, but completely different. And I look forward to seeing that very soon. And I'll let you know if I find out when exactly that's launching. Then there's this one, Carpe Noctem. Where the hell did they put Capri? It's Carpe. Carpe Noctem from Chris Ramsey. His new deck, which is oddly enough very similar to his last deck, which is Memento Mori. Back design is basically the same idea, except instead of colorful skulls, it is flowers and black. Cord cards are basically standard this time around, whereas last time they actually had some nice artwork. They're available at Illusionist, apparently for only 7 days and $10 each. Until, you know, November when they decide to re-release them. So yeah, okay, this is interesting here. Chris Ramsey actually was extremely pissed off at Noir Arts, NPCCP, saying that they were ripping him off by using the name Memento Mori, which they did. But now he turns around and uses the same exact colors on the core cards as the Raven deck. So why is he ripping off other people if he's complaining about being ripped off himself? Next up, Woodlands by Qidi Zhang. Right here, it's from Penguin Magic. Very interesting back design. Nice green color. Nice, you know, Joker is an ace of spades, looks like. And the core card is beautifully recolored. Very nice. I will check that one out in the near future. I'm just kind of waiting to see if the blue choice deck also becomes available. Which is the other deck they released in the club this past month. Anyway, see if there's anything else to tell you about. Oh yes, I'll mention that one. Just mentioned that one before. Oh, Thunder. Where is that one? I'm looking for one. I can't remember what the name is now. So this is the Bicycle Undefeated playing cards. I got one coming, thanks to one of my friends, because it's not available to ship outside the US. It's from undefeated.com, which is again some kind of a fashion store. You can see they completely customized the cord cards. They're very nice. Nice tuck case. Here's your back design. Again, pretty nice, very usable and simple. So I like it. Oh, that's the one I'm looking for. This is the Bicycle Magic Live Convention deck. 25 years in Magic. They were handed out to visitors at Magic Live. That must be nice. You get handed out decks. Borderless back design. It says Magic 25 on it. Very nice. I do have one, I guess, coming soon. Thankfully, thanks to another one of my friends. I appreciate all the help from people all the time. Apparently they're selling for like $50 on eBay. So once again, some lucky people get to cash in on having a deck that other people were unfortunately unable to get because not everyone can go out to this convention. So basically anyone who can't go to the convention gets screwed over. Just a little bit. Also, Bicycle Flower Huddle by Fragment. From this, I guess, a creator in China or whatever. If anyone can get their hands on one from me, that'd be great. I've seen them available. Oh, look at that. I like that very much. Oh, wait, that says, that's the other Fragment deck. That's the Bicycle Multicolor deck. If it looked like that on the faces, I would not complain, but I had that one. Obviously, that's an old deck. These are some of the other decks that they've done. You know, it's not bad. I'm feeling the green. I guess he got that deck because he always seems to get a lot of decks. But nobody else does. Let's check out PlayingCardForum.com. I don't usually check this one out because usually I'm not able to, but I guess something changed. Now I'm actually able to see it, which is awesome, I guess. Excuse me. Nothing here really different. Than what we've seen before. This one was on the other forum. It's Magician Knows by 808 Playing Card Company. Available at Coterie1902.com. Coterie 1902. Here it is. Two decks. One is colored. One is black and white. Here's a colored one. It's kind of weird. It's got this different type of magician stuff on the faces. Here's another one. Ooh, empty hand. You know, it doesn't do much for me. $26 for a deck. It says it's free worldwide shipping on all orders, but that's not free. That's included. You're paying for shipping. If you want to give free shipping, you want to advertise free shipping, then don't charge $25 or $26 for a deck of cards. Charge $10 or $15. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Oh, wait. I apologize. It's $26 for a pair. So that's actually a good deal. $26 for a pair of decks, a black and white and the Spectrum one, with free shipping on all orders. So that's actually a pretty good deal. I apologize. I take back my words. Put my foot in my mouth that time. It's also available from Bomb Magic. Still waiting for that new deck from DeVoe. Hasn't come out yet. Here's another one that's new to Casino Royale. Apparently they also have Empire Keepers Marked Edition. Uncut sheets of the Bomber decks. They also have, there's the Casino Royale, which is just a weird looking deck. The aces are okay, but the faces, I believe, are fairly standard. It's interesting. Here's your back design. That looks so exciting. And I don't know what the core cards look like. They're basically standard, I guess. There's this 2016 Meat collector box. This comes to two decks. $80. Apparently only 60 made. There's your back design. It's not overly exciting. It's not worth that much money in my opinion. And there's this TWA Magic Convention decks available in green and I guess a brown color. They're okay, fairly standard looking. And hang on, I'll be right back. I just want to have a quick look at a couple more things. I apologize if the video is a bit long. Collectible playingcards.com, playingcards.net. PlayingCards.net, of course, VJose 10 saves you 10%. They're having a Labor Day sale as well. GW20 saves you 20%. And they've added, or they got the Madison Select, Joker and Thief, white and gold, and they've added a whole bunch of Modiano playing cards, as you can see. Excuse me, from Italy. Let me know if you want me to get them. Not like I need them, but apparently there's like 6 different colors here. Dark blue, green, orange, light blue, red, and purple. A Suicide Squad deck. Huh, interesting. Not to mention they also have a Siciliana deck and a Napolitan deck. And apparently they might be plastic, so that I probably won't get them. So don't ask for them. Collectible playing cards, of course. VJose 32 saves you 10%. They got the new Summer NOC decks, the Glamour Blue deck, Russian Folk Art Special Edition, Bicycle Frost, Fake Chip, Tycoons in black and white, or black and ivory, I guess, and the casual playing cards like Paul Robaya, which is a Kickstarter deck. Not something I'm too interested in. But that's that. That's what is up in the world of playing cards coming this week on my channel. More videos. Let's see if I can find them for you. No? Okay. I'll go behind the scenes here. My channel. And by the way, I did do a video, of course. Oh, I want to delete that. On Illusionist, because I was not happy with the fact that I got charged extra money after paying just $9 for shipping, and I, yeah, okay, there could always be taxes or whatever, but I've had lots of orders from Illusionist over the years, and not once do I remember paying any kind of tax for anything, no matter how much I ordered or what I ordered. So now all of a sudden they only charge $9 for shipping, and I'm paying taxes on top of that. So I was not happy with that, and I made a video about it. So coming up next week, this week, tomorrow, Dapper NOC deck. Then there's the Bicycle Auto Cycle, the Mirage Dawn Edition, which is also available, of course, at Patrick Kuhn's website and elsewhere. Also, Bicycle Romeo and Juliet and the Steeplechase Park. That's what's coming this week and next week. So far, we got Chicken Nuggets, Danny Day Ortiz LTD Foil Deck, and the Bicycle Color Collection. And obviously, there will be more as well. Anyways, that is that. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think, guys. I'm sorry if it's really long. Next week, hopefully, it'll be a lot shorter. I will see you next time with more